To you for me. I'd like to receive a certain degree of latitude, so that when I make a mistake, my dignity is not obliterated. I am not the sum of my deficiencies, nor should I, to allegedly survive, be forced to extend platitudes for the purpose of appeasement. I am not obligated to assure your self-worth by spilling self-deprecating anecdotes. It is partly wrong, partly right, mostly wrong with a little right, but there is a hell lot of a lot to that little right. You believe through pain is the only way, that it fortifies, imbuing wit and intelligence. No, no, it does not. I may have had help surviving my journey, but by no means was I the helpless, pathetic caricature painted for your frail ego. Without me, the I standing here today would never have existed. Adversity did not, like clay, mold the person I am today. Adversity did, like 13-month-old soup, mold and corrode the progress I should have achieved by now. I am by no means perfect, but skimming the surface, and calling quits in your belief of me, says a great deal more about your character than it does I, categorized with my perceived failures. Time has taught many lessons, showing me the people I hurt, loves I burned, and roads not taken. Even though I know I could be in a better place if circumstances were different. But when I held the hand dealt, I did the best that self could. I could have been someone else, someone so much more impressive. I learned from anguish, and in a way I became stronger. But there was loss, and I am not sure I want to put stock in the idea anguish made me the best I could be. Tribulations will take negative credit for who I am. I built this. I singed hopes and dreams to let me again believe I am worth more than the treatment I received from those I desperately craved to reciprocate the love I ripped from my own malnourished bones. There is no glory in pain, only pain. We must believe in this toxic optimism that without torment or torture, we will never grow. In this need to find something good out of what wasn't, to see a silver lining, a part of us dies. In this entrenched rationalization to heal oneself, we have brought upon an idea that our suffering made us the best versions of ourselves. Young man, young woman, I went through this, and so shall you. This is rite of passage. I am doing this to make you strong, toughen you up. This world's wrath will lash your stomach and back. The only way to survive is obey. Take less and give more. Endure so you can endure further. Why take pride working 60-hour weeks? Why politely explain that I am a little bitch because 40 hours diminishes my quality of life? Is it because you have sacrificed so much that admitting what you and your future has lost? I am your mirror, yet you see a window. You watch your failures through me, lash out, tangle me down. You are not benevolent. Only I, residing within inferiority, will you love me. You enjoy the relative effect, my presence and proximity, floating your ego. You break me to relieve your ache. But when I leave, that window will have nothing towards for you to look through, focus upon, only. You do not speak, letting me pour, so that I may fill the ever-deepening cast, till I empty, and you achieved in draining me from your life. only now owning a monstrous statue to keep locked away. Proof that it wasn't you. You didn't do anything wrong, though mostly true. That little bit of right. Time takes no notice. I feel wrinkled with age, yet braver. I don't splinter or break, yet I ache. The days fray, losing myself in the dangling threads, when I'm attentive to the everything, losing my slick foothold of reality, whether a leaf drops, floating off my hand, or how my glass of wine falls, splattering white fibers, things learned, unraveling, and my understanding slips. The absurdity of the machinations, cogging and willing life, disintegrates, and I lose all my wills and barrels of care, spilt across the cracked tile floor, a floor that bears cold to my feet, even with the flush of my whiskey-neat cheeks. Motivations point dulls, my reasons for existing nulls, dream seams with steel threads woven from the earth's core. Looking at myself through a shard of my broken mirror, making do with what you got, instead of fixing the problem. I don't know when it happened. I'm not sure how I missed it, but I did. The fact doesn't change, and time cannot be rearranged. Maybe exuding kindness for survival can only tread so far through an avalanche before the frost of tainted genuinity requires amputation of one's false reality. I love love, but do not believe in it. I love love, but do not believe it. Love likes, but believes. Love loves, but doesn't believe. Love appeases, believing love survives. Knowing in totality it resides, disguising as